up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sonobisuke Doll wa Koyosuru, aka My Dress Up Darling chapters 113 and 114. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable whale puppet kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content. Because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright struck for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, the last time I covered My Dress Up Darling, we had a really adorable birthday date, and I'm really curious what direction we're going to be going in from here. So let's get into chapter 113 first, see what's in store for us today. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm still not very good at doing my my makeup on my own, so it took me a bit of time. A Blaze group cosplay after all this time. If this was the last thing I ever saw, I'd die happy. Congrats on your cosplay debut, Shiju-chan. Yes! Thank you very much, Marin-san. I was looking at your pictures with Amani-san, and it looked like so much fun that it got me interested in cosplay events. Yay! I haven't saved up much money for my job yet, but I thought I could put together a Summercon costume pretty easily, so you being interested in cosplay events is really great news for me. I love it! And even Miyako-san and Amani-san came out for this Blaze group cosplay. I'm so let me read this again. Even Miyako-san and Amani-san came out for this Blaze group cosplay. I'm sorry, I had to say it like that. It would have driven me nuts if I didn't. I'm so happy. Thank you, everyone. When I heard that you were doing your first event in a Soma costume, nothing would have stopped me. Yes! Marin-san, you even switched up your costume just for me. Thank you. It's totes fine with me. I've been wanting to be Sakuya-kun again, and group cosplays are fun. So the original playing cosplays were Rose, Rei, and Shizuku, but yeah. More importantly, is it okay that I'm dressed up like a grade schooler? Do I pull it off? I feel like a different character might have been better. I mean, with my height and everything, there's no hiding that I'm a grown man. Sometimes it takes a man to be best girl. Mirai-chan's fans are definitely going to be mad at me. It's fine, it's fine. You're seriously cute. It's great. It looks so good on you. Really? Amani-kun, thanks for doing this. I love Amani-kun. Here, take this. What's this? Paper? It's money! That you'd be coming as Shiontan, though, Juju-sama. Absolutely not. You said I wasn't going to do any more group cosplays, didn't I? How many more times do I have to say it? From now on, I'm going to take cosplaying at a more relaxed pace. I don't plan to do very much of it at all this year. Aww. But I love that she just gave money for cosplay. I mean... Amani is just so cute! I love Amani. Amani's my favorite character in this series. Well, you're third year now, university entrance exams and stuff. You probably don't have much time for cosplay at such an important time, huh? That's right. but just coming out to events and taking photos is a nice way to relax, and I absolutely had to get some shots of Shinju's costume. Yeah, you're right. I'm so proud of Shinju. Let the photo shoot begin. I'll pay you whatever you want. Just let me take your pictures. First off, let's start off with the childhood friends. Yes, ma'am. Okay. We go. Shinju, you're amazing. Look at the camera. This is... Aw. Blasphemy against the kind of neon. Miyako-san, what's your expression? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm flanked by two beautiful women. Forgive me. Aw. These look great. I want to protect Amane so bad. I do. Amane, I will be protecting you from the mofos that will be trying to trans you and say that they're going to crack your egg. Nah, I will be protecting you. You will not get cracked by these psychos. Oh my god, I fucking hate that. Oh god. Ugh, those people are creepy. And same with you, Shinju. I know they're going to be coming after you too. Oh, damn straight they're going to be coming after you. We took so many pictures. Do we want to go take a break somewhere? There are stores that'll let us in even in costume. Let me check the list on the brochure. There are 7 of us, so probably a family diner. And then after that, let's hit up a photo booth for a Blaze group cosplay memorial picture. Are men allowed in? What's up? I was just thinking about how this is the best part. Yeah, I think you're right. What? What? Is that what happened? That sounds just like Marin-chan, doesn't it? I can't believe we haven't talked about Marin-chan's Hanyo yet. I wondered if something had happened, so I shouldn't bring it up. Well, I guess now I know what it was. It's still all... Oh, yeah, that's right, because Amane was dealing with the editor. Oh, God. Yeah. Amane probably told them what happened with that. It's still oh my God. It's still all anyone's talking about. Everyone's looking for her. The Hanyul from the last winter comic hit. Yeah, they're saying, does anyone know who this Hanyul is? Anyone have details of the Hanyul cosplayer? Anyone know the princess's account? If anyone knows, tell me. Even now, nobody knows. Cosplayers often end up on the covers of magazines, so I bet there were tons of magazines looking for you. It's a shame none of them found you. That may be true, but I did get a DM from a publisher. Yeah, here we go. Asking for more info about your Coffin Group cosplay photos. I wonder if you realized that you were Hanyo. When Marin-chan was in her rose costume? Awesome! It really is. Even though she looks completely different. Did you respond back to them, Himeno-san? I didn't say anything! I blocked him immediately! Oh, that's the face Spirit made when she snapped. Yeah, I deleted the DM thread and removed any pictures that had Marin-chan in them. Amane-san, you're too scary. Like, really, Marin-chan didn't even upload any photos from Winter Comic Kit to her private account. So I was standing in solidarity, I guess. Thank you so much. Dude, Amane is like the best fucking character. I love this response. Like, why? Amane, why do you have to be the best character in this manga? I gotta read this again here. Here we go. I did get a DM from a publisher, sorry, I fucked this up. That may be true, but I did get a publisher, that may be true, but I did get a DM from a publisher asking for more info about your Coffin Group cosplay photos. I wonder if he realized you were Hanyo when Marin-chan was in her rose costume? Awesome, it really is. Even though she looks completely different. Did you respond back to them, Himeno-san? I didn't say anything. I blocked him immediately. I deleted the DM thread and removed any pictures that had Marin-chan in them. I love how Amane looks in this panel, too. He looks amazing, and I love this background. And he's laughing about it, too. It just is everything. Like, why, Amane? Just, like, why? Why are you amazing? Marin-chan didn't even upload any photos from Winter Comic Kit to her private account, so I was standing in solidarity, I guess. Thank you so much. Well, actually, that wasn't the first time I heard from that publisher. He asked me to do a Grammy photo before. I guess he thought you were a woman. Yeah! That's amazing, Amane. That's how great of a cosplayer / crossdresser Amane is. He's really good. I'm a guy, so of course I turned him down. But even besides that, I still thought there was something strange about it. I started doing this as a hobby because I liked it, but making it my job would just turn it into work, you know? I don't need that in my hobby. It's not like I'm doing this because I want to be famous or anything. Besides, and maybe it was just my imagination, but even though his words were normal, they were still kind of creepy. Oh my god, I love you, my god! Dude, he was hitting on you, Amane! But I like what Amani said, that Amani's like, dude, I don't want this to become my job, because I think eventually Amani would come to resent it. And I don't think Amani would, I don't think Amani wants to come to resenting cosplay. Nah, because cosplaying, when you do cosplay as a job, it'll get really ugly at some point. It will. Especially considering that Amane is a cross-dresser. It's going to be a lot harder for him, and it's going to get a lot uglier for him, even though he does have that support system. He's not like a lot of other cross-dressers that don't have that support system or are hiding it from their family and friends. No, he's open about it. His family supports him. So yeah, he would have that support system, but at the same time, you just gotta wonder, like, Amane, you gotta wonder, even with that support system, yeah, I think Amane is doing the right thing. Do you think he's more so doing it because at some point he feels like, as he says here, like this, I started doing this as a hobby because I liked it, but making it my job would just turn it into work, you know? Yeah, he would lose the passion for it. He would come to resent it. And I admire Amane for that. I do. I don't need that in my hobby. It's not like I'm doing this because I want to be famous or anything. No, it's because cosplay for him, from what I remember, I could be wrong, but it's like it's kind of like a therapy for him. It's like very therapeutic and freeing for him and liberating. Besides, maybe it was just my imagination, but even though his words were normal, they were still kind of creepy. That's just because of how different you guys are. He was like, whatever it takes, we'll make it happen. He works for a magazine, right? Their goal is to make sales. They're completely different from us. Mary-chan, you're gaining weight. Be careful. Searching trends. Could you please introduce me? Model recruitment. That tracks. Simply put, it wouldn't have been right for you. There are a lot of people who would be happy to get a DM like that. It's a good opportunity for them to find jobs. But it's also fine to keep it as a hobby. It's fine if you buy your costumes or if you make them. It's fine if you just watch, and it's fine if you take a break. As long as it suits you, it's fine. Yeah, and Amani is probably doing fine, just like he would be doing fine just if he monetized his accounts, like on Twitter, for example, with the blue check. He'd be making a ton of money just from that, and he's probably getting donations for his costumes. He could crowdfund the stuff for his costumes too. Let me read this again here. It's fine if you just watch, and it's fine if you take a break. As long as it suits you, it's fine. You're free to do what you like. Exactly. I agree with this. Gojo-kun, I'm gonna go find a bathroom. Sure, I'll watch your stuff. Smartphone guy, he came to the event. Oh, my face is completely different from at Winter Comic-Con. If I call out to him, it'll freak him out. I can't believe we're meeting here. And who might you be? It's a tricky situation. I don't want to bother him, so I'll just go. Oh, it's been a while. Look over here, please. Thank you very much. Can I get a picture? Ooh! Doing what you like is freedom. That's why it's fun. I like this chapter a lot. I do. All right, let's get to 114 here. Holidays and final exams are in the past, which means the final exams are finally over. I think I did all right on English. Come on, let's go. Can we drop by that store from the other day? I failed so hard. So proud of it too. Gojo-kun, let's hit the beach like now. Huh? Damn. Back again like last year. The weather's perfect. It's the best. We are here because the moment those tests were over, I knew it's time for the beach, you know. I see. Yep, it was on an impulse. Well, that's Kitagawa-san for you, all right. How was the test? I think I did okay. Besides, I feel like I've gotten used to her impulses. I'm literally starving. Let's eat lunch. Whoa, this looks amazing. Let's eat. Well, that's okay. What the heck? Oh my god, this is good. You should try some too, Gojo-kun. Here. Oh, she just fed him. It's delicious, right? I can't eat myself. Oh, what a nice summer sky. The bright blue is really beautiful. I know, right? It really feels like summer. I wish I brought my camera. Oh, well, my smartphone camera will have to do. I came here on an impulse, so there's nothing we can do about it. Oh, yeah, I just thought of a great idea. We could pick up some white seashells and arrange them into a heart, then take photos of it. Aw, it'll be cute and beach-like, and dip into the ocean while we're at it. I'll come help you look for them. For real? You're so nice. Aw. Oh, this shot of this panel of Marin is beautiful. Come on, you should take a dip too, Gojo. Sorry. Come on, you should take a dip too, Gojo-kun. When we were first years, I thought you lived in a completely different world than me, Kitagawa-san. But now we're together like this. It feels kind of strange. What are you talking about? That's not true at all. We've been in the same world this entire time. Aw, if our worlds really were completely different, we never would have met. Besides, you said there are lots of places you've never been to, right? Yeah, well, if you think about it, there's lots of places I've never been to, and tons of things I've never done. Like, I've never been to Okinawa nor Hokkaido, right? I've never climbed a mountain, never been to Kamakura, never eaten a rolled egg omelet sandwich before, and yeah, I get you. So let's write down places we want to go and things we want to do and make a list, and then we could complete them all. That sounds amazing, right? It'll be so much fun. Sure, but if I were to make a list like that, there would be so many items. I don't think we can do it all in our lifetime. And that's totes fine. That means there are so many, that just means there are so many fun things to do. Let's do it, even if it takes a lifetime, just the two of us. Aww, Gojo-kun, stay with me forever and ever, okay? Okay, forever together. Oh god, next time yeah. The rumors are true. Next time, the final chapter. So we're really just gonna cut off the Hanyul storyline. We're just not gonna have that, huh? I gotta wonder if this has something to do with Fukuda's health. I do. Because 113 was perfect. I really loved how 113 went. And if in 114 you would have had it to where you show Marin declining the offer, or maybe we'll see it next chapter in the final chapter. But if we see like Marin accepting the offer to become a professional cosplayer or not like her choice, I think that would have been nice to have. I think that's what we should have had this chapter, is if the Marin's decision on if she is going to become a professional cosplayer or not. If we would have gotten that this chapter, then I could see where Fukuda is like, okay, I could see maybe where this is going to go in terms of it ending, the series ending. I could see that. But at the same time, I'm just like, Fukuda, what's going on? Is there a health issue or something? Or are you burnt out? Or I know there was, I've heard through the grapevine that there was a little bit of friction going on. That the publisher wanted and the editor wanted Fukuda to do a little bit, focus more on the on like the rom-com stuff, and Fukuda wanted to focus more on the cosplay stuff, on cosplaying aspects. And yeah, kind of like the best way to describe it is, I think Fukuda wanted My Dress Up Darling to be a lot more like 2.5D seduction, where like 2.5D seduction is putting way more emphasis on the cosplay, and it does have a good balance of romantic, don't get me wrong, it does have a good balance of romantic comedy and cosplay, to an extent cosplay, but like it's I would say it's more cosplay than romantic comedy. Like there's it's way, the cosplay is way more emphasized in 2.5D Seduction than My Dress Up Darling. I think that's what Fukuda wanted, is something more, like, I would say a more toned down, a little bit more of a toned down version of 2.5D Seduction. Because 2.5D Seduction gets extremely raunchy. It really does. That's why I'm like, I would say like more of a little bit more of a toned down version of 2.5D Seduction. That's where it's emphasized on cosplay, with a hint of a romantic comedy. That's what I think Fukuda wanted, and the publisher and the editor wanted more like the opposite, where it was more like focused more on rom-com, and the cosplay went to the backside or to the wayside. I feel like that's part of it. I feel like that there's a little bit of friction. And I gotta wonder if Fukuda was just totally over it. The reason why I say that is because of because of what happened in 113 about with what Amani was saying about about like doing cosplay as a hobby, and like how cosplay focused it was. I gotta wonder if that's what it is. I do. I really think that's what it is. I think it's a combination of health and a combination of the publisher, the publisher, aka Square Enix, and his editor, or sorry, her editor, not letting them do the cosplay manga that they wanted. Which, as I said, I think what they wanted was to do a based on what I've seen anyway, and like what I found on the Reddit and stuff like that, on the My Dress Up Darling Reddit, is that they wanted to do more of a cosplay focused manga and have with a hint of rom-com. Again, it would have been, how I'm interpreting it, is like 2.5D Seduction, like a less raunchy version of 2.5D Seduction, where that manga, if you haven't read it, go read 2.5D Seduction. You will understand what I'm talking about if you read 2.5D Seduction, where it's way more focused on the cosplay. And even though we had a confession, confession like ages ago, guess what? They're not together yet. No, they're focused. Where we're at right now in 2.5D Seduction is we're in a little bit of a dilemma with Lalisa. She's trying to convince her parents that she could have a career as a cosplay designer. She's not even together with her mans yet. She's not. Despite the confession, she's not together with him. So, yeah, that's what I gotta wonder if that's what this is. I'm very curious what you guys think. Based on chapter 113, I think that I really am convinced that it's Fukuda is sending a message saying, you're not gonna let me do the cosplay focused manga that I wanted. I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. I'm just over it. I wanted to do a cosplay I set out My Dress Up Darling. I set out to do a cosplay focused manga with a hint of romance in there, and you're trying to make me do like a more trying to shift it more towards romance when and I don't want to do that. So I'm just over it. And also, there's that and the health issues on top of that. And I'm just so done. If it was just health issues, in my opinion, if it was just health issues, Fukuda just would have went on a hiatus and put this on indefinite hiatus. But I honestly think it's more than that. I really do. I think it's more than just health issues. I think they are just over dealing with with Square Enix. They're just done. They wanted to do a cosplay manga, and Square Enix is just not letting them do what they want anymore, and it's really irritating the shit out of them. That's what I feel like it is. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think about this chapter? I really think these chapters, I think 113 really kind of sent that message that that's what they wanted, was to do, sent the message that they are ending the manga because they are just over it. They're just over not being able to do the cosplay manga that they wanted to do anymore. And what they want, and because they're not allowed to do that anymore, and plus they're burnt out, they're just done. To me, that makes the most sense. It sucks, but it feels like that's what it is to me. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more My Dress Up Darling. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, find us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!